All right, guys. So, welcome up. These are going to be my three things. I was going to do five originally, but we're going to do three. And then I got actually six things that I really think are going to be important or, a deal breaker almost. But really just the main three things. I got them pulled up here on my phone for the Halloween game. All right. So, the main thing for me is obviously longevity and replayability. If the game is not built to be played a long time, it's not built to be played over and over again, it's going to get boring. Obviously, that's just obvious. But we already know from the videos that it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's just how long they're able to keep us, you know what I'm saying, wanting to do stuff. Especially like I want to say on the Myers side, but not really because they're both the sides are equally important, right? If someone's not playing one side, then it's going to be a very long queue regardless. And it's the same thing. If the queues, right? And here I got to my other thing, which is the queues, like the matchmaking, right? If the matchmaking is, let's just say it's like Dead by Daylight, for example, which who knows? It could be. That's AIDS. Like just straight up that's AIDS. Like I literally love playing killer on Dead by Daylight, you guys, but the problem is I have to wait 8 fucking minutes to play, right? That's just that. Like that's just the truth in the pudding. Like who wants to sit there and wait 8 to 9 minutes for a queue? Yeah, if the game's fun, of course, it's not going to be really that much of an issue, but 8 to 9 minutes. 8 to 9 minutes. It's crazy. I don't think it'll ever be that long, and I don't think it'll be like Dead by Daylight. I pray it won't be like Dead by Daylight. Actually, I pray because if it is like that, we're in for a fucking treat. We're in for a treat, just straight up. Yeah, we're in for a treat. Um, like what I mean though, also by matchmaking, how does it work and stuff like that, you guys? I mean, like, is it gonna be like I said, like that by day? Like, is it just you click your role and you're gonna instantly, you know what I'm saying, be in a queue, or is it gonna be more say like, uh, what's the game I'm thinking of? Friday the 13th, where it's like you host a lobby and then people join in to your lobby. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, Friday the 13th has very, very well matchmaking. You know what I'm saying? You pick the lobby you're in, you start, you all get a chance at the killer, and that's really good. You all get a chance at the killer. That's like really good way to keep people wanting to keep playing so that not everybody, you get bored of the role. If you keep playing the same role, of course it's going to get boring. I mean, in my opinion, of course. Like I feel like if you play Myers for a long time, eventually you're gonna know, you know, the little things to do, where to go to find weapons and stuff like that. I hope it's not like that. I hope the weapons are going to be everywhere and spread out and all that stuff. But if there's specific weapon spawns on maps, and let's just say those weapons are 2 times better for whatever reason, of course people are going to go for those weapons, right? So that's another thing as well. Like I don't know. It's another thing as well for me. But we're gonna get into the third for which is progression, of course, right? So progression is just as important as anything else I've just said. If the progression is too easy, like I'd rather it be too easy than too hard, personally, but I want it to have, you know, a lot of progression. Like I should be able to keep playing and keep getting rewards, and I should be able to keep playing and actually feel like I'm getting rewarded. It shouldn't just feel like, oh, I've played this for a month, I have almost everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I mean by everything is I don't mean maybe perks. I don't mean stuff like that. Even though that would be fun as well to keep unlocking new perks. You guys keep unlocking more and more stuff. That's just fun. That makes people want to keep playing so they can try it out. Well, you know what I'm saying? Make a video. Oh, could be the best new thing, etc. But it's like with progression specifically, like if you're not able to, what's the word that I'm looking for? If you're not able to get what you want, it's gonna also make people kind of push away a little bit from it, which I'm gonna get into a little bit of a different thing right now, and I'm gonna come back to progression, which is the release date. I feel like they did a really good job on the release date. Like a lot of people, I don't know if they're talking about it or not, but they're releasing September 4th if you have the $60 edition, right? September 8th if you don't. Um, if you think about it, October is just around the corner. Like the game's gonna be out for about a month, and September 30th hits. That's my birthday. September 30th hits. Boom, another 30 days. It's Halloween. It couldn't be more perfect of a time. It physically couldn't be more perfect of a time if they release it when they're gonna release it, which they're going to. It's a perfect time. It's straight up just a perfect time. Like Halloween's coming around the corner. If people don't end up buying the game now, which a lot of the people that love Halloween, of course, going to buy the game. But if people don't end up buying the game, I guarantee you on Halloween, the 30th of October is going to be on sale. 20%, 10%, whatever they end up doing, which will get even more players into the game, which is of course really good. Um, and now I'm just kind of into like the nitty picky stuff, and one of them just for me personally that I'm really excited for. One thing for me that I really think about is maps too, because if there's only a few maps in the game, you guys, it's like what I mean by a few is two. What I mean by a few is three. I want 5 to 6 maps. I want more, you know. Maps are really, really important, and I understand, especially with Michael Myers, it's hard to do that, I feel like. But I don't know. I feel like they could really ace it, and I've seen their new map posted. It looks fucking beautiful. I've seen the basketball court. I've seen all that. It looks really good, you know. It looks really, really good. Another thing too, like to get into it as well, is of course bully squads, right? It's not going to be possible. I'm not even putting a thing here up for that because seriously, it's not going to be possible. They've already said that if it is possible and people do end up finding a way, they're just going to buff Myers. And that's exactly what they should do. There should be no bully squad. You should not be able to bully Myers. You should, though, however, be able to fight back. Laurie is able to fight back. I'm not saying anything for that, but Laurie is able to fight back. So if I can't fight back, it's going to feel some type of way. I'm just saying that, just straight up. Another thing is, too, that's not really that important, but I know some people play games specifically for them as cosmetics, right? You know, some people bought the collector's edition just for cosmetics, the $150 version, whatever it may be. Some people bought that edition just for the cosmetics. I know y'all have. The cosmetics are sick from that. The cosmetics and the $60 version are also sick. All the cosmetics so far look good, in my opinion, of course. But I know some people, they really want cosmetics, like a lot of cosmetics. And in my opinion, you know, that can keep people playing and also bring more money in for them, you know. Keep giving them new cosmetics for new things to wear and put out more videos about cosmetics. You know, it could literally be a video about this skin's the best because it's the darkest. Just to give y'all an example, like I know that's probably not going to be anything, but seriously, because if you look at the $60 edition, you got the blue guy, and he's super bright, like super super bright, of course, on the leg side. So who knows? It could be kind of a pay to lose, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think you're still going to be able to get that done. Doesn't really matter, you know. And the last thing I'm gonna bring up, in my opinion, is something that I'm like looking forward to. It's not really a deal breaker for me, but it kind of is. I don't know where I heard it from, but I definitely heard it on a video somewhere. There's a hallucinations. Like when I looked it up online, they say there's no hallucinations in the game. I literally heard somebody say that was a developer or something like that, that there's going to be hallucinations in the game. I think if they do this correctly, it could be seriously awesome. Like, you think of other games like Friday the 13th, you think of other games like Texas Chainsaw, for example, like ASIM games, right? There's no hallucinations in those, right? If they're able to pull this off in a correct way, it seriously would freak people out. You would think, you know, what the hell is that him? You know what I'm saying? And so forth. Like if you think that's him, you're gonna run out and then maybe you actually run into him because that could be how it works too. Maybe Michael specifically puts hallucinations places, which I know is not going to be the case, but imagine, you know what I'm saying? Imagine. Like, just imagine hallucinations like tricking you in that way, you know, like showing him through the window, but he's not actually in that window. He's waiting outside the door. And it just so happens it lines up and you end up running out the door because you think he's at the window, maybe going to shift through on you into the closet, whatever. And boom, you end up running into him on accident. That's not even him. That's a hallucination you're having just for that. You know what I'm saying? So. And I'm gonna keep going back through these stuff because I don't think this is a good enough video. I think that it's gonna be too short, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. But those really are my main things that I have, and obviously longevity and replayability is the most important. I don't even think I have to say that to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Longevity and replayability is the most important, and progression, of course. If you're able to just have the same shit happen, it's not going to be fun. It's just going to feel boring and repetitive. But with Michael Myers, especially the first month, especially the first 2 months, it's actually going to be scary, which I think a lot of people are forgetting too about these games is that first month, you guys, it's so scary. It's actually going to be fun, you know, like not actually going to be fun like the other month aren't going to be fun. I'm going to be playing the fuck out of this game for probably a few months regardless. But that first month I'm gonna be playing, I'm generally not gonna go know too much about the game, so it's gonna be scary. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be more scary than if I know everything about the game, how the hallucinations work if they are in the game. I swear I've seen those, so I made that a thing, and all that good stuff, you know. Oh, this cosmetic is a little bit more freaky, you know, facing against different cosmetics, you know. Oh, this guy might be actually a sweat, so forth. Like those type of things, it just makes the game not as scary, like in my opinion. Oh, I know this. I know if this guy has got this cosmetic is gonna be a sweat, let me lock in. Because I've been playing the game for 2 months. You get what I'm saying? So the first month it's gonna be super scary, super fun. Just keep that blood pumping, that adrenaline going. And yeah, I'm also gonna say this too. I'm gonna be just a Michael Myers main. The only time you're gonna see me on Counselor or whatever they call it, Survivor or whatever, is when I'm playing with my friends. That's it. I might play it a few times without them just to get a run for it and stuff like that, but that's it. I'm not gonna be playing it no other time. I'm gonna be on Michael, and I'm gonna be streaming it constantly on this YouTube channel when it comes out. Constantly. I don't care. It's coming out on a Thursday. I'm on that shit as soon as it drops. As soon as it drops. But I appreciate you watching to the end if you have, and you know, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on it. If I've missed anything, I probably have. This is kind of a quick put together video on just my thoughts on it, because I've been trying to put some videos up for you guys on Halloween, because that's when I'm gonna be mainly streaming here when it comes up. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and catch me again.